the Ginu Force, the Akatsuki, and the one and only Team Rocket. Which anime organization is the best? In this video, I'll be ranking 10 of the best of anime organizations in a tier list, so we can see which one have left the most impact within the story and on the viewers. And for the sake of clarity, we'll be considering an organization a group of people that have a common objective, so they can be bad or evil that we do not care about, and I will be ranking them based on these criteria. So, without further delay, let's start. The Black Organization from Detective Conan or Case Closed. However, you may know it. These guys are the ultimate enigma, shrouded in mystery and consistently giving our boy Conan a hard time. Their introduction was surprising from the first episode of Detective Conan. We all remember that moment when Senshi Kodo got kidnapped and got turned into Conan. The Black Organization have remained a mystery for more than 1000 episodes and 26 movies. We still don't know its major objective, nor its leader. For more than 20 years, we are still hoping for Conan to unravel this mystery. With its iconic status, the Black Organization have earned a ranking in the A tier. Team Rocket, Jesse and James. From where do we start? This team needs no introduction, infamous rather than famous. They are the comedic relief of the Pokemon universe, with a few meaningful episodes. Achieving their goal? Well, let's just say they're more about the attempt rather than the success. Their introduction and countless reintroductions is always a hoot, and they always have a certain charm to them, as you probably will remember their catchy entrance song. Strength-wise, they're not quite up there. We commend them for their relentless pursuit of Pikachu, but also for giving Ash Pokemons the confidence after beating them. For their consistency and their epic moments, they earned themselves a B tier. From one of the best shonen anime that ever existed, Dragon Ball Z, I present to you the Ginu Force. You probably know them, but if you don't, they are a special squad from the Freezer army present in the Namek arc. The introduction of the Ginu Force is the best, in my opinion, hands down. Their arrival have been building up for many episodes as a terrifying presence by Freezer's soldiers and Vegeta himself. And when did they arrive, it just signaled that shit just got serious. They were entertaining, eccentric, different from all of the serious villains that we encountered, each with a special gimmick and a memorable skills. But they were defeated and they were not present in the rest of the anime. And they only served as a build-up for the final villain, Freezer of course. So, for these reasons, I would sadly put them in the B tier. The Akatsuki. A cool outfit, an awesome theme, and a great name. All of this can only make you a memorable group of people. The Akatsuki are the major organization in the Naruto universe that is trying to steal the tailed beast from all of the Shinshurikis. And they were a great threat all along the run of Naruto. All the members were strong, charismatic, and memorable. All of the epic fights of Naruto must involve at least one member of the Akatsuki. Fights like Pain attacks the Leaf Village, Sasuke vs Deidara, Killer Bee vs Kizami, Shikamaru vs Eden, and the list goes on. The Akatsuki can only be an S tier organization. Hey, I know they did not achieve their objective in the end, but Naruto with the armor plot and the speech no jutsu, no one can defeat that. Together, we are the spider, I am its head, and you are the legs. But there will be times when the legs are more important than the head. If I die, someone else will take over. This was what Kuro, the leader of the Phantom Troupe, said to its members. The Phantom Troupe, a name that rings a bell of death from the dark corners of Hunter x Hunter universe. This band of thieves is not your average crooks. They are powerful, with each member bringing something unique to the table. Their introduction was sick in the unforgettable arc of York New City. The Phantom Troupe presence was looming all over the story, even before York New City arc, all the way back at the Hunter exams. They always managed to stick together, help each other, and even with the loss of some of their key members, they stuck together, protected their turf, and still continue being a menace in this series. The Phantom Troupe is one of the elements that makes Hunter x Hunter a pleasure to read and to watch. This group also goes in the S tier after the Akatsuki. The Knights of the Blood from Sword Art Online are not just any guild. They are the top tier in the virtual world of Aincard. Their goal was to beat the game, back when Sword Art Online was cool, and everyone is watching it. Remember those days? They were pretty darn serious about finishing the game, their introduction impressive and authoritative, with their red and white capes floating in the air as daunting as it can be. They were the strongest guild in the game. Even our boy Kirito joined them at some point, but were they really that memorable or iconic? Sadly not. Why is that? Maybe because they only featured in the first season. Also, their boss is lame. I had to rewatch some of the anime episodes just so I can remember him. Anyway, they served their purpose in the show, being fodder to the main character, and that was it. And for that, they deserve to be in the D tier, I guess. The Generation Miracles from Kuroko no Basket. These guys define the anime, with an epic jaw-dropping introduction to each PUBG member, shocking power and a unique appearance that serves as a mirror to their personality. Talk about pretty boys done right in sports anime. I can confidently say that the Generation Miracle and their overpowered skills is what made Kuroko no Basket the hit basketball anime that is. The build-up of how Kagami, Kuroko, and Sei in high school defeat each member of the Generation Miracle is what kept people watching this show. It's an easy S tier for me. In the world of Naruto, Roots stand out as a secretive branch of the Anbu Black Ops. Their introduction was fascinating, as the secret organization is possible for Konoha's safety, doing the dark deeds. With Kakashi in his prime as a member in this organization, the build-up for it was on fire, but unfortunately, in Naruto Shippuden, they were nothing but disappointing. Under the leadership of Danzo, they were strong, no doubt about it, skilled in the art of espionage, cool, but most of their members, besides Sei, were average at best, and all of their missions resulted in a failure. The only good thing that came from it was the fight between Sasuke and Danzo. Also, Danzo grave robbing the Uchihas for their Sharingans is just a failure. For all of these reasons, they belong in the D tier. In this day and age, organizations or groups can get labeled with many terms: freedom fighters, terrorists, outlaws, revolutionary, and what a better organism that embodies all of these connotations than the Revolutionary Army from One Piece. They are a force to be reckoned with. Their goal? To overthrow the world government, and oh boy do they mean business. Their introduction into One Piece added a layer of complexity that was needed. Strength-wise, they are up there, challenging the very structure of their world. Led by Monkey D. Dragons and with members like Sabo, Ivankov, Karaso, Morley, and more. They've got the necessary tools to make an everlasting impact on the One Piece world. Due to the lack of their appearances in the series and some of the mysteries that surround them, I will rank them right now at the A tier, but I am sure at the end of One Piece, they will surely belong in the S tier. Last but not least, the League of Villains from My Hero Academia. Their goal is to disrupt the hero society. Introduced as the main protagonist in My Hero Academia, they bring a real sense of danger to the series. With a rich cast, diverse personalities, and some unique powers, they sure pose a threat to our heroes in training. And if you're up with anime, you can see despite many of their failed missions, with their tenacity, brutality, and careful planning, they have reached their objective by disrupting peace and the trust in our heroes. But despite all of that, the League of Villains still lack that something that your typical villain group usually possess. A charismatic leader like Frieza, or a great menace like Madara. Sadly, the League of Villains do not possess that S factor. Even their leader, Tomura Shikanagi, does not hold the candle against many of the classic villains of the shonen animes. And for that reason, they go into the B tier. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed this tier list, and as always, see you soon. Bye.